an update, but I kind of doubt that it's gonna make a big difference to me at the moment. I'm still not very good. Did get to the boss fight again, the first boss fight again, last time we played. So that was nice. Did not manage to beat him, unfortunately. But hopefully we're gonna get better. Getting slowly better as time goes on. Got a force field this time. Triggers a force field when you parry. Cool. So that's fun. So we're gonna make some progress here hopefully today. I'd love to make it through our boss. Alright, so I think for most of the kind of pre-floors, I call it, I'm going to try and get myself killed. No, I'm going to try and make some sort of the shield and figure out blocking. The force field does not last long, I will say. Good to know. Alright, what are we finding here? Got teleporter. I think we're going to keep going ramparts. The sewers still tend to fuck me up more than anything else. So we're going to keep trying the ramparts here, at least until we beat the Black Bridge. Maybe after we beat the Black Bridge, we'll try... I think what I'm going to do is beat the Black Bridge, and then go the ramparts one more time, just to kind of maybe see what's past it. And then I'll start doing the sewers. I think that's kind of the way I want to handle it. Maybe it's a mistake. Maybe I'm doing it the hard way. No idea. What's in our shop? Oh, we got talent upgrades. We're definitely going to buy that. It's just free stuff. Skills have typically ended up being a better investment, I think. So I'm going to keep sticking with those. It's just the difference they make seems to be more game-changing than the weapon damage. Granted, they just update, so who knows, things might have changed. But for now, at least, I'm going to stick with it. Can't open that door until I press the button. The button's right there, so... That's when I should have blocked. I'm so used to rolling and not having a shield. It seems like the force field doesn't last long enough to be super effective. So I was lucky there to not get hit. I feel like I should have. What do we got? Sturdy shield. Blocked attack and stuns the attackers. This seems better. Oh, that was cool. I blocked the bombs like before I got in the ladder or while I was on the ladder. I'm not sure which. Either way, it looked cool. I would love to find some skills, because I spent to upgrade my shield. I found a cursed treasure. I'm actually going to do that before I kill this guy. That way he can count towards my outrage the gods. Yes. So maybe they made these more valuable because I got a scroll of power this time, and I also got a throwing knife out of it. I don't think I really... It causes bleeding. That might actually be useful. I'm going to swap out the shield. Good shield, but the sandal... No, I just got this. I don't think I want to... So it looks like it also does some bleed damage to everything else. I really don't want to take damage right now and die already. It does damage to everything else around. What's it do exactly? If enemies die while bleeding, nearby enemies will begin to bleed too. That's really good. Kind of a bleed spread thing going on. I do like a free weapons upgrade though. That's nice. Here's the promenade, which did for a while now, still hasn't changed, which he probably won't until at least the boss dies, I would assume. I think I want to continue on this floor, at least until I get rid of my curse. Can we open this now? We can. One of us does. Yugdur Oris Leox. Saves your life once, does not work against curses. Who says you can't cheat death? Oh, and it's a pendant or whatever they call it. That's really nice. Is there actually... I don't think there's actually any way for me to continue, so I guess I will go to the promenade. That's fine. Just have to make sure we don't die to one of the first 4 enemies in the promenade, or don't get hit by one of the first 4 enemies in the promenade. I like what we got going on so far. We got some interesting stuff. I'd like to replace my weapon. I would like to get some skills, of course. We don't have any skills. But I like our kunai, our throwing knife. That's really good. And our amulet is pretty cool. We've also got a pretty good base for coming out of the first floor. We got 3 skill damage. And we have... Woof! 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 God, that was close. Okay. That was chaotic. But we got 3 skills levels. That's nice. And we have lost our curse, thankfully. Wow, that kunai is so good against flying enemies. Just kills every other flying enemy that's around with bleeding like instantly. I like that a lot. This is a really, really good item. I don't really want to get rid of this anytime soon. But yeah, we need some skills. We got 3 skills, 2 weapons. I think if I don't start finding skills with our next... Oh, I'm going to take damage there. Oh, or there. If we don't start finding skills pretty soon, I think I'm just going to have to start taking weapon upgrades, because we really can't afford to be taking skill upgrades if we don't have any skills. It's going to eventually bite us in the ass, I imagine. Get a free health upgrade though, I like that. Another free health upgrade, that's pretty cool. Oh, that was unfortunate. I really like the throwing knife just kind of like instantly tracks your nearest enemy. I'm really liking this particular item. It feels very strong. Hopefully we can do some good stuff with it. I still don't feel... I'm starting to feel less great about the run in general, just the further we go. What we do have is nice, but what's really glaring is what we don't have, which is still any skills. Ooh, that was a fail I didn't want to take. But, you know, we play with the hand we're dealt, I guess. I really hate to have wasted 2 upgrades if we can't find any more skills, but that's just the way it's going, it looks like. Fall down some stuff here, avoid all the damage, good. Teleporter, what's going to be down here? Is it a shop? I think I see some red. It is a shop. Because we got another upgrade, so if we get about 1,000 more gold, I would love to go buy that, but right now we can't afford it. I feel like we're getting pretty close to the end of the promenade, so I kind of doubt we're going to get 1,000 more gold, but god damn it. But hopefully we do. Because, you know, more upgrades just give us a better chance of finally being able to beat that boss. We also have not upgraded our starting sword, which is a bummer. I wonder if they made the game a little harder on the last patch, which would be kind of a bummer to me, because that's not exactly a thing I needed right now. Here's a secret get. I'm gonna go ahead and heal, because there's really no reason to not risk it right now. We're actually pretty close to getting that amount of gold we needed. I think it's 3550 if I remember right. I'm starting to feel like we might be able to go back and afford that. Really, flying enemies, if we play it right, are just kind of like damage upgrades for us. They just bleed everything around them. Wow, that stacks up really strong. I'm really liking that. So here's one of these challenge rooms. We actually have done it a little bit. It's never gone well for us, but you know. Gotta kill all the enemies and make it to the exit without getting hit. Going well so far, and you know what? Worst case scenario, it gave us the amount of money we needed. So, I will take it. even if we don't manage to complete it. Going pretty well. I'm really sorry I'm not talking a lot. I'm trying to actually make this one work. Roll right through everything. Oh, the blood. The good blood. I feel like I'm a Bloodborne NPC now talking about blood all the time. Oh, we got hit. Oh well. That's fine. We have the gold we need to go back and get that upgrade, which is makes that well worth it just in itself. I would love to make it to the end to at least see what's in there. Still haven't managed that yet. Man, this kunai, really fantastic. I don't think I'm trading that out for much right now. A chest, please have a better sword. A flashbang, our first skill. We'll take it. And now I will go back to the shop so I can buy that other upgrade, which at this point is going to be a weapon upgrade. Our kunai is doing really great things. We found one flashbang as our skill so far, and it's just the run seems to clearly be pointing in the direction of weapons, at least for the moment. So I think we're gonna stop trying to fight against the grain on that one and just take it for what it is. All right, that went well, a little tricky. Like to fall then jump, but I've played platformers before. I know that trick. Really loving this. I keep going on about the blood. I know. It's just so fantastic. Can't help it. I think it's my favorite thing I've found since we had the freezing hammer synergy. I'm also really curious how the resurrection works. Like, I'm wondering if we have to use it in the boss fight, if it'll just go on through. And that's one thing that's actually a problem, is the bleeding won't, the stacking bleeding rather, won't really be super effective in the boss fight because no enemies will die to give us that bonus. But, you know, we can still bleed them up. I'd love to find some kind of other weapon, though, by then. Feel like very item-starved compared to our last runs. I wonder if that most recent update made items far less likely to appear. Well, we'll see. I may be making things up. Here we are at the ramparts. Gonna keep progressing there. Jump, jump, jump. Don't fall down. Lots of bleeds everywhere. That was a kind of tricky dodge I only accidentally made. But happy accidents are still good accidents. See, some of these enemies I don't even have to look at. I don't have to come across them yet. They just die from the bleed of other enemies I'm fighting. It's really made this run a much easier prospect. Just make sure that everything starts with a bit of bleed on it before I start attacking you with my sword. And it really just makes the entire thing so much easier. Any kind of flying enemies, it's made real short work of. We'll see about the later flying enemies here. The ones on the ramparts are really the ones that tend to give me the most trouble. Wow, that did so much damage. This door was sealed probably a while ago. Yeah, almost 6 minutes ago. Also, I probably should use my flashbang. I did get it. We didn't have a skill for so long, I kind of forgot about him, if I'm being honest. But that's fine. I've always been bad at using them. I almost didn't use that one fast enough. I wonder how many rooms. Oh! That was just happened to be lucky dodge. Okay, so it doesn't kill these guys as fast as I would like, but it's still fast enough. There's a free skills upgrade, which, you know, I'll take. It's not been amazing so far, the skills, but better to have it than not, I suppose. Have a better cooldown on the flashbang. That's great. Love that. I'm going to jump up here, get this health upgrade. That's 3 health upgrades we've had now for free. I love it. I've kind of been, the entire time I've played this, I've kind of been playing health where I don't take a health upgrade unless I think I'm going to die at the moment if I don't take one. That might be a strategy worth re-looking into. Because we have died on every run, obviously. We will swap out the rusty sword for the broadsword. Hopefully we don't regret losing our fast attack option. But we really, it's something better than a starting sword. I figure it's gotta be, right? It's gonna do tons of damage, of course. I do kind of miss the fast attack, but it's just something to get used to. It's not terrible. What's it do special? I didn't even look. Does more damage on frozen targets and fires an arrow upwards. I don't expect to get a whole lot of use out of the arrow part. He did not die while he was still bleeding, unfortunately. So he spread the good blood. Oh. Okay, so we're gonna heal after this, I think. Yeah, we're gonna heal. I mean, we could have waited, but I'd rather just be sure at this point. I've cleared a fairly good bit of the ramparts already. I'd hate to die now. Oof. Very last minute dodge. I did not see that arrow until it almost hit me, but I made it. I'm getting better at it. Slowly but surely, getting better at avoiding bad stuff. I'm going to take the skills upgrade. We now have 5 skills and still only a flashbang. That's unfortunate. I guess 5 ranking in skills. It's kind of confusing the way I said it, probably. That was a... Oh, Jesus. Enemies must scale up damage when you go from floor to floor, because... Man, they hurt real bad now. I wonder if that's always been there. I just haven't noticed. So it seems like shops more than likely have these upgrades now, which is nice. I like it. I'm gonna go weapon damage again because still the skills aren't doing it for me. And we're gonna go up here and progress on. I feel like we're getting real close to the boss fight, and I don't feel like we've gotten, I mean, I don't even know what that was that died. I couldn't even see it. Love the bleed. Love the blood spread. So I had to be quiet there for some dodging. Still loving the blood spread. Yeah, I feel like we've gotten close to our boss, and we've gotten some passive upgrades that are nice. But we still haven't found a single skill on the rampart. We've only found... we found the broadsword, which I'm very happy to have. But we haven't found any weapon upgrades besides that. We did find the shop, which we could have gotten a weapon upgrade out of, but I chose to go with the passive upgrade, which, you know, I guess I'm complaining about it, and I did have a choice there, didn't I? But I just feel like the passive upgrades gotta be better. So the blood spread there was absolutely incredible. That is the exact room I was thinking about when I thought that that would be a helpful upgrade on the rampart. That was so much better. I think I've died to that exact kind of setup before. If it's not that exact room, it was one very similar. We'll take a free weapons upgrade. We're up to 5 now. It seems like there's way more passive upgrades than there used to be. I don't know if that's true or not. Okay, we came through. We got a secret, which wasn't a very well hidden secret. So we can keep either the broadsword, which does a ton of damage. Let's see. I think... God, if we backstab enemies, it does so much damage, though. 1,500 damage for backstabbing enemies. I know it attacks faster. But the broadsword... I think I'm going to stick with the broadsword. It's less subtle, which for my current skill level of the game is probably a good thing. And it's done me pretty well so far, so I'm going to go through. Alright. We got to the boss 2 runs in a row at the very least, so I'm happy about that for sure. Hopefully this time we can beat him. I don't feel super confident in our setup, if I'm being honest. A lot of what's carried us through is our blood spread, which we kind of won't get very much of on this boss, and we can still stack it up. But we're not going to actually get a whole lot of effect out of like the spreading or anything. And that's mostly it. Okay, so we want to let him walk for a while, lose the damage buff. Oh, that was bad. You know, I guess we can just try and poison them to death. It doesn't seem to be a terrible strategy until we run out of ammo. Is it gonna recharge? I think it just did there, okay. Roll through, roll through. Remember, we don't get trapped in the corner, that's a bad thing. So it looks like when we hit with a skill, we get a recharge. Oh, God. Oh, I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. So I think what we do is we hit him with a skill, and we heal. Yep, that's what we wanted to do. We want to hit him with a skill, not the wall behind him. I'm out of ammo. Good, good. Woohoo! Okay, so you can stop his jump with a well-timed stun, which is good to know. How did that miss? I'm a little pissed about that one. Get stunned. Heal. Run. Good, good. So it seems like the range weapons are kind of doing me the best here. I don't know if, we will eventually need to get good at beating him in melee, I think. But this, for the moment, has proven to be pretty effective, and I finally got him! Oh yeah! Got a blueprint for the heavy crossbow. Lots of gold stuff. Man, I am so happy about that. 3rd time, we got him. We're gonna go to the Fog Fjord and probably die pretty instantly, but for now, I am stoked. That's great. Alright. Come here, cell guy. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. We have exactly enough left to get a random melee weapon to start, which would be nice. I'm happy about that. Wow. So yeah, that was still a pretty close fight. We had to use both of our healing charges to do it. But that's fine. So what's down here? Let me go to the Fog Fjord. The Frog Fjord. Where does this go? It's a time-sealed thing? Really? Okay. We missed it by 9... So we gotta get there, I think, at 10 minutes is when that seals. I think it's gonna be a minute before I figure that out. Let's go to the Fog Fjord and see what happens here. I'm assuming enemies are going to kill us. Oh, he looks cool. He's all tiny. Look at him. Oh, okay, so if you kill him, what happens here? I can enter here, and it's just a little pass-through room? Oh god. That hurt. Jesus Christ. Let's heal. This is going real great so far. Alright, so we found a shop. Wow, this is an expensive shop. I mean, that sword would be nice. But this upgrade would also be nice. Well, we can't afford any of it right now. And I'm kind of mad there's not a teleporter in here. That's okay. Moving on. Can we drop here? It kind of looks like a floor we can pass through. It is. And we can roll. We can also destroy this secret. Just a little bit of money. Okay, those guys are a little tough. Alright, alright, alright. Doing it. Cool. Doing it. We're getting there. Just gotta be careful in the backswing of these fatsos. I like these enemies. They've really... the animations in this game are really fantastic. Everyone looks really cool. There's a lot of shops. We can get a bear trap, which we might want to do just so we have a second skill, honestly. But I'm not loving the bear trap. It doesn't really synergize with anything we got. Maybe I save it. I do have enough money to go back to that first shop. I think I'm going to do that and just get more upgrades for my weapons. That seems to be a pretty effective use right now. I like the design of this one. It feels really different than the other levels we've been at. That's one thing I really like about the levels in these games. They feel, in this game in particular, is they all feel very different. The fjord feels really different so far from the ramparts. Feels different from the sewers, and feels different from, I guess, the little intro level, which isn't a much of a thing, but you know, still a quick little intro to the game, very basic. But I like the way everything feels. I like the way this one looks a lot. Kind of very reminiscent of maybe one of the levels in like Dark Souls, like maybe the fishing hamlet in Dark Souls 2, and a little bit less, but I guess also the fishing hamlet in the DLC for Bloodborne, which is, I know, a nightmare for a lot of people. I never actually played through it because I'm kind of a wussy, and the DLC kicked my ass. So we can get 4,000, just under 4,000 there to get a skills upgrade, which, I mean, I'll entertain the idea of, but I don't feel like it's something that we should strive too hard to get, primarily because our skills are a flashbang still, and that's it. I mean, it's level 5 flash. Oh! Cannon Man. I was not expecting that. He's cool looking. Man, this is a really, really neat level. I'm excited to be here. I'm not really sure how I get up there. Oh, broadsword. I love the damage it does. It is very satisfying to just cleave through enemies. Yeah, this level's really cool. I haven't seen this one before. I haven't watched much of this game outside of what I've played. In fact, almost none. But yeah, this is so I'm kind of unfamiliar with a lot of the stuff I haven't played. Ooh. Oh god, that's not good. Ow. Alright, I think I'm gonna take this health upgrade and then maybe heal after that. Let's see what our health's like. I'm gonna take a little more hits just because I don't want to waste it. We've only got one more heal left. Ow. Okay. So if we make it through this, I definitely want to heal. There we go. Alright. Now I don't feel bad about wasting any of the HP from any of the HP from the heal. Those guys are tougher than they look. There's a shark hanging from there. Makes it even more reminiscent of the the fishing hamlet from Bloodborne. I know how much everyone loves the sharks from that level. Okay, so if you stun him, his it's like he doesn't catch his axe, which totally makes sense, and that's a really nice attention to detail. Man, this is fun. I still really like the synergy things we got going on. Like, none of them are direct synergies, I should say, so probably synergy's probably not the right word. But all the effects we have seem to stack up to add to a pretty powerful run, so everything independently. We could get a second flashbang. I mean, fuck it. Fires a bunch of arrows. I took it just because. Because, you know, I want to give this run as much chance as it can. Essentially, I think it's just effectively going to decrease the cooldown. Oh, terrible. Decrease the cooldown on flashbang. So I should be justified to use it more. But, you know, that requires me to actually use it, which I'm still not as good at as I should be. I love being able to just throw a thing and be done with them. Oh, the backswing on my axe killed him. That's some sexy hitbox porn. Cool, carving through stuff. Oh, that's painful. That's really painful. That's super painful. Whoa! Killing enemies I didn't even know were there. Love it. I really hope we're nearing the end of this level, just because I'm pretty close to death now. I'm out of heals. It's not necessarily going any smoother. I did not know that was a multi-hit attack. Man, we're running pretty low here. Use the flashbangs all we can. Don't fight unnecessary rooms. There's a sealed door. Where do I even go? Am I supposed to go in here? Whoa, we got hit there. We got a blueprint. I think we have to survive to get the oil grenade, unfortunately. But I'm really hoping we make it. A cursed chest? No, I don't think so. I don't think we can play that right now. I guess, technically, if we get hit, we're probably going to die pretty soon anyway. But I just don't think we can afford to take it in case we do survive this. I don't feel that confident in our abilities at the moment. So where can we go? I guess up from here? I'll just run backwards and see what I can find. I feel like I'm missing something. The way forward isn't as clear on this as it has been before. Can't go up anywhere I see here. Maybe there? Oh, I see a vine. So if we can figure out a way up there... Have I been in here? I have, okay. Because the map's completed already. Okay, I haven't been to this door because it's, you know, alive. I destroy every door as soon as I see it. Doors don't deserve to live. I actually like doing that in games. Oh, there you go. I like doing that in games a lot. because it's a really good marker of have I been somewhere. Oh, oh, Death cheated! I forgot about that. Oh shit! And we're gonna probably fuck it all up here anyway. I kind of lost some of my focus when I died there, not realizing that I wasn't really dead. Alright, we got a blueprint for a spike shield. Man, I really, really hope I can make it to the next floor to turn these cells in. There's a chest. What we got? What we got? Got a bomb, a fire grenade. Yeah, this flashbang's just better, so I'm gonna take that. Fire grenade that fires arrows. Man. Alright, alright. Where else can we go? What's the map button? I just realized I never looked up the map. I'm out of potions, right? There it is. Okay. Where have we not gone? I guess technically not all the way up there. We can't go any further that way because it's gated. It's a timed thing. Yeah, alright. Where's the teleporter? There it is. So I guess our best bet's here and try and go up, I think. Really maze-like design in this level. Can I even go up here? I think I was just here, oddly enough. Yeah, I can jump right here. Alright. I've obviously killed things on this platform already. Okay, I haven't been over here, so... No! Going in this door. Hopefully this is the exit. Wow, that fire grenade. Yes! I did it. Barely, but I made it. The graveyard has some cool looking effects on it too. Alright. Take my cells. Please, I don't want them. Since we accidentally started paying into the flashbang, we'll go ahead and finish that off. I don't think it's probably going to be very good, but, you know, we got it, so... Blocks attacks and inflicts heavy damage. That seems like a pretty good shield, so I'm going to start investing into that. And on our next run, because I will be shocked if we make it through the graveyard. So maybe on our next run, we'll get enough to upgrade that. Alright, here's our first time to the graveyard. I'm looking forward to it. First time here. I don't really know what to expect. There's lots of spikes, it seems like. Got some more of our magic dudes. Oh, they make... Whoop! Cool. Making it. I gotta say... Oh, God. Okay. That was a little bit scary. But we're making it. What's in this door? These are the skeletons that spawn flying things when they die? Yes, that is correct. Which you can kind of let the bleed damage take care of it. We're carving our way through here. Despite some bad early damage, return to the entry. Oh, okay. So you just kind of clear through everything here and then pop back up. Neat. Now, I still haven't found a second ability. Because I think there's a slot. These runes on the side here. I got a vine rune my very first run of the game. And that was nice. But I've yet to find anything since. Like something to rub those statues. That guy looks cool. That's right, fire. Take care of all my problems. And blood. Man. Just everything bleed, set on fire to death. Oh God. Oh, God. Just die in a fire. Oh, no. Well, that guy hurts. He's, You gotta watch out for him. Anyway, that was really fun. That was a really successful run. I had a good time. I killed that boss for the first time. I got to a new floor and beat it. So yeah, I'm pretty stoked. Anyway, that's it for now. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Please like, subscribe, comment, all that kind of stuff. Thanks for watching.